Hi, my I'm Kevin. I'm a dental hygienist, and I know how to prevent cavities and prevent a lot of dental infections. So I'll give you the top tip that's going to help you save a lot of money and help save yourself a lot of visit to the getting fillings and so forth. I'm going to be talking about fillings, how to prevent them, um, or prevent the cavities that require you to need these fillings. So first, I'm going to show you what a mouth look like and where the common areas to have them are. All right, so this is what it looks like inside our mouth. This is a picture off Google. You see the molars, they have grooves in them. And the definition of a cavity is a groove or a hole. So you can even see on a few of these sides, they're almost in the shape, or they look like they're getting stains or something getting stuck. So when food or sugars get stuck somewhere and your brush miss it, and the brush normally misses it because the brush bristles are quite big. Worse if you're using a hard toothbrush sometimes. But they don't oftentimes get into the grooves well. So it's best to get a good toothbrush, like an electric one. Electric ones have a higher probability of getting into these grooves. This is a picture I show a lot of my patients. It shows the bristles having a hard time getting the food particles out of some of the grooves. Some of them are by genetics, or some of them just the anatomy of your tooth. So if the bristles can't get in there, how are you going to get the particle out? Well, it depends a lot on the pH of your mouth too. If you have dry mouth, your teeth are more chalky. They're higher risk for cavities. If you have acid reflux, that can put a lot of strain in the mouth because that acid is so strong. Sodas, juices increase that risk for cavities, but you can counterbalance it with your toothpaste or stronger prescription strength toothpaste from the dentist. That can increase your pH, make it more alkaline. Water too can help. Of course, limiting your consumption of high fructose or high sugary drinks. And I'll show you the reason why sugars react with the teeth so much. All right, let me tell you right now. So say, for example, a lot of sugar gets stuck in here and they get built up. They're going to ferment. That's one of the coolest, one of the earliest ways of making wine, beer, etc. is to make sugars from fruits or from any kind of sugar or starch left around. It can break down and produce a lot of energy or alcohol and acids too. But that acid in a few weeks or a few days can start reacting with your teeth and break it down, which is normally what happened to us. Our diet is very sugary and very acidic. This is a scale you can use to measure that. Your teeth start breaking down at 5 and below. The middle of the scale is 7, which is like water. Your teeth are normally over here, which is baking soda, so forth. These are not for drinking, of course. This is just an example. Fruits are over here, but of course with the sugar it's higher. No problem. Oh, I'll be right out. Acid, stronger things that break down the teeth are here. So we're very high risk for developing cavities. And on top of that too, it's the shape of the teeth with the groove that also increase the risk too. Our brushing that we use also increase or decrease that risk of cavities too. Smaller brushes or electric toothbrushes are very good for brushing there. Another thing is the cost for dental fillings. I did a search on Google for the cost. It's quite a lot depending on the size of the filling and so forth. There's different areas where fillings can be placed, so that affect the cost too. So they're quite expensive, and this is per tooth, so it's better to prevent it. So you can really prevent it with a technique of brushing. Make sure you're brushing the grooves and flossing them, because there's cavities too that form in between. If you see on this x-ray, the dark areas are the cavities, except for the nerve, of course. So cavities are very common in between and on the chewing surface. So hopefully this video helps you to prevent some dental cavities. They're very, very common.